Do you want to learn how to edit video like this? One big mistake I see content creators make is getting caught up by short form results and overlooking long form videos. While short form attracts larger audience, they are less likely to convert into customers. Don't miss out the power of long form content. Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video editing tutorial, I made a screen recording while I was editing the video, and I made a voiceover explaining the process in a faster way because the main editing time was about 4 hours. The screen recording was so long, so I summarized it in less than 1 hour. See, it can be fast, it can be more clear. So let's get into our screen and see the video. Hi guys, so let's start. I read the text. I want to make the look you've seen in the start, which is like 3D look. So I write the text. Maybe I change the font to have something like looks bigger. After that, I started like writing the text, and I make it 3D and start changing. And also, you can use the camera tool to see the angle from the right, from the top, or from the other side. Maybe you can change this from active camera to front or side. You can have two views like I have right now. Yeah, after that, making a null object and start linking all the layers to the null object, and after that start animating from the null so it affects all the text. So I've used the plugin you see at the left top, which is AE Viewer. I can link all the plugins and everything if you want, the description, and if you want anything, just comment on the comments and I'll send you the project files. Maybe I may leave it in the description, the project files. Yeah, so now I make sure everything looks cool. I change this animation to be more smoother for the graph. I also make the slime under the one, so it will look better when we go to the second side, because the second one have two texts, two words. So having the slime will make it more comfortable to see the scene. So I'm just making voiceover on the editing because the editing takes about 4 to 5 hours. So I summarized the editing and I'm now recording voice explaining what's happening on the screen. So if you have any other comments, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments and I'll answer you. Make the third text, and it will be I tried to make it on the top, but I found having it on the same rotation, the X maybe, so I changed after that to be on the side, having a look from the top, so I can see how it looks from the top. It will be easier to set it on the right rotation, and after that changing the X and Y very easily. And for video editors, I'm not selling any courses right now, but I'm giving one-on-one coaching to video editors so we can get into meeting and talk to each other about the editing, about any problem you have, and maybe getting one video and edit this video together so you can learn more and practice with me. So if you are a video editor, you feel you don't know how to make it in the right way, you don't know how to get clients, how to make a portfolio, all this stuff, feel free to reach out to me with the link in the description. Reach out to me directly and I'll give you all the details. And this is the most important thing, because if you invested like $100 and it gets you thousands of dollars after that, then it's totally worth it to invest this little amount of money at the start to be able to get a ton of money after that. Yeah, now it looks cool. One big mistake I see content creators make.
This my main video on Premiere Pro, but I will render it. I found it was slow, so I will make this to speed it up.
One big mistake I see
And after that, speeding it up, the voice will change. So I'll search for the pitch shifter. I'll drag it onto my audio or my video layer. I'll start changing the parameter of my voice works.
Attracts larger audience, they are less likely to convert.
Now drag this video into After Effects.
One big mistake I see content creators make.
Checking everything, I found that there is a problem, so I have to fix it from the the anchor point, from the null object. But I start adding some effects from layer style and adding bevel, and after that it will make this nice look, so it look more better. Changing the color to any color you want. And now there is the problem is still, as you can see. So I'll select the keyframe tool or the anchor point tool and change the position of null object to be in the middle, so it will work very well. And start thinking the voice with the animation pop up on the screen. Adding, using this animation composer to add some N for the text, the animation, and it start, I've made a lot of work, like this, which is, making the animation smoother, trying a lot of things until I see it works very well, because this will not come from the first time. Drop some shadow, after that glow, changing these parameters to make it look a little glow. Now I won't change text, but I just found that we can change the background, the white on the background when it rotates. So I selected the fill and make a keyframe for the color to change the background text to be black, so it doesn't blend with the front text. And adding N, I like this, I like it so much. And you have full access, so you can change how the animation works. Now let's move to the next thing, which is duplicating this text and changing to the final letter, which is E, making a lot of E's, and make it N, typing with animation composer. After that, we will animate it from the main composition, but we have to sync everything, adding transform to it, and this would be now you can edit the main composition by adding transform, or maybe the main position on the layer. So one of these E's will convert into I, so I just try to make it C, so it will be similar to I, and after making the transition. But I found adding this rectangle will fix the problem. So now the rectangle we added doesn't appear, so it's not a problem. After that, I will get the I from this website, flat icon. You have to have the premium account in order to have these After Effects files. I start deleting some parts and painting some this part so it looks completed. Adjusting thumbs to make it look perfect, increasing the stroke size. Now there is not a problem with it. I changed some color to work with the colors we have in the main composition. Now it's okay. I'll make it rotation before making rotation with the adjustment layer, and link it to any layer that has the transform effect, so it can work with it. yeah, so after that making some changes, so we can like making the C the background of the eye, after making mask for it and duplicating to have the the other text appear also, so it will be two layers. After making scale change with the only, after now I'm animating the adjustment layer to affect the whole scene and start like rotation and have the eye on this on the better look. Now I want to make this text around the eye. You can like make some any shape and change the path of the text to be around this shape. I made the mask on the mask on the text, and after that changing the path to be the mask. Okay, as you can see, I'm changing the parameters to have the animation you want. Adding transform effect for another adjustment layer, so we have more easier animation we can make. Now we add this text on the background of the eye, and after that having some zoom out so it make appear all on the screen. I was just trying, guys, so this thing is, you don't have like clear vision. You just have to try, have the the first idea perspective, and after that just start changing. I added text on the top, I added the video on the top. I was wondering if I can like have the transition from the graphics to the video, but after that I found that we just have to transition to another scene with black background with the text. So this is what will happen in few minutes from now. So this is what I was making. It's okay, but I changed the idea. After adding the text on the screen, I added the background. So a lot of trails. I added the text, make some adjustments to the font and the font size and the color. Yeah, I found that this is good. Make it 3D and changing the Z position to make it look like away from me on the video. Adding some glow, and we will reuse this text layer with the effects we have, so you don't have to make these effects a lot of times. I added some effects, as you can see on the left, like adding these lines to the text and a lot of cool effects. I make sure everything is as smooth as possible. I sometimes face some issues with the adjustment layers and all the stuff, but you just have to fix all these problems. I isolated the background, thinking that I can make anything in the background, but after that I found there is no need to make this anything in the background. After that, I will fix these issues, and you will have surely a lot of issues. I'm just doing this hit effect with the keyframes of the scale and position, as you can see, adding this glitch somewhere and making some adjustment to the glitch, as you will see. Change the blending mode to screen, sure. I fix this changes this eye position. There is this flare, maybe it will add like nice look. It will be under the text like this. I will change the color of the by the tint, making tint on the flare. It will change the color. After that, making this horizontal vertical video look, so I added like this stroke, rectangle stroke. After that, I added like full screen solid, and after that, having mask on it, inspired from the stroke we have. And after that, invert this mask too, so we have this look, changing the colors, the color you want. After that, I added some graphics overlays, like I tried a lot of things, but until I found the one I want, changing the blending mode to the graphic. Now I just found that the flare have some borders, so I'll mask it after that. So we don't have these borders. I'll make a background, adding some effects to the background, so we don't have these issues. Adjusting the the video layer and the graphic layer. I will add the mask. First, add the background with the same color. Start making it looks like this glue effect behind the text. Adding this effect to adding these lines. I'll add this overlay texture and add it on the top. So after that, I added like this effect, which is CC repeat, so you can repeat the background. And an important tip: you don't have to increase the expandation, which is the numbers on the left. You don't have to make it very much, because it will delay the render or make some issues. Changing some keyframes, adding the text, using the same text I made before, just typing the new text. I duplicated the text and use the same text but changing the words. After that, adding some graphics. You will find this in the project files, so you can use it. I get it in like this specific part that works on the dust or this overlay, and like added like right click and made the time remapping, so we can just slow down the part we want, so it doesn't go to the next one, and at the same time fit our video of the lens. So I found that it's very short, so I had to like slow it down with the time remapping tool. Select the 2K frames, and after that, removing them away from each other. Yeah, and after that, adding another graphic to this graphic. It's like horizontal video, so I made 2 versions. I tried to make it like this, but I changed the position to be the normal position to come. Now I cut in the layers and change the position to come one after one. Transform effect on adjustment layer, adding some zoom in to the transition from this scene to the second one. Also, I wanted to make like the shock, like the hit, or as you name it, so like the hit effect with the like position and scaling, making some these keyframes with minor changes on position and scale. It will get you this look of hit effect, and it works very well with the sound effect, which is the final part. I found the adjustment layer we made like glitch affects the text, so I decided to move it a little bit. New adjustment layer, transform. I think we can use this one, so I deleted this one again. Now I moved to this next scene, which is now long form videos scene. Add the round effect to the video. I get some long form videos and make the same effect and put it, in different places with 3D layer. As you can see, activate the 3D. And change the position for all of them. It should be done on the separated composition. Adding gradient ramp to the background, making some adjustments until it looks good. Now adding all the videos after changing the background color, like as you can see with the same thing, the same idea we mentioned. You can change the Z position. I tried to make this hit effect also here with the keyframes. I added the composition. So zoom out on the video I took in. After that, going with the zoom out of the scene, works very well. So it looks smoother than cutting suddenly from the video I'm talking and to the graphics. And after that, I can add like fade in for this, so the zoom out will work very well. After that, adjusting the keyframes, making sure everything looks okay. Moving to the next scene, which is in the short form scene. Adding some videos I worked on and some of my videos, make it 3D, changing the position. And after that, adding more videos to fill the screen. Yeah, and after that adding some Gaussian blur and adding some dust, as you can see, and changes the color of the dust with the same way we made before. Adding some glue to the adjustment layer. I think we can use the same adjustment layer from this previous scene. Adding some effects. I tried some graphics. I found we can use this one because it's like increasing, like trying to put it somewhere. Find that this will be okay. Changing the color, using tint instead of fill color. Changing the position so it works with the previous scene, because the last time we will, in the previous one, we will zoom and make after zooming in from the previous scene, we will start zooming out from this one. I think you got me. So we will still make a lot of adjustments because this doesn't look, good. Using camera instead of adjustment layer because there was a lot of issues with the adjustment layer. Changing the Z position for the video so it doesn't look cut, with the background overlay. Changing the Z position fixes all these problems for all the layers. Now I will drop this. I'll drop the new scene. But now we can add the transition between this one and the short form, graphic. Decreasing the opacity, and after that dragging the second one. So it start works, but we still need to make some adjustments to make a good transition. Go to the composition and start changing the position of the video on the short form animation so it fits better. After that, adding these background stroke or the stroke around the videos by adding normal shape and with a stroke only, and get it on the same Z position of the video, we will make it behind it, So to get the same position, I'll copy the position of the video, okay, to have the same Z position. So after copying this position of the video, we will paste it on the shape layer, and after that changing the scale and all the all the other dimensions, which is X and Y. So these problems will be solved after making the same Z position, and this is what I made, And make the same thing for the other videos, but I get it the text layer from the second scene and change it to fit this. But we may have some, any other end effect for the text. Dragging the effect on the start, as you can see on the layer and that on the start, so it will not be working. After that, dragging I try to use the fade in word from the effects to have this effect, and after that drag this graphics in this layer. So we have to link it to this something moving or making it 3D, so it moves with this other graphics, and start cutting this layer or fading it out after we zoom out. So because it's a little long, now adding the text like I'm saying on the video, changing some fonts and changing some colors. Now I reach this look after some time. Now I decreased the, if you can see, the opacity of the background graphic, these lights turning around, and also adding Gaussian blur to it but may not appear, and added the same stroke to all the videos by the same way we used for the first video. This rounded stroke you see on the video. Okay. Now let's just check again, making some fade in after that.
Our list.
Now I added this transition between the video I'm talking in and the graphics. So adding some geometry color to add some black borders. So this is this cut, we have to fix it or make anything to fix this cut after that. Changing the text using the same text we made before, just editing the text with and still having the effects, making it 3D, and changing the sub position and the Z position to make it look away from me on the video. Moving into the final scene, which is starting with this text with a nice background. After that, adding this graphic and changing the blending mode, and after that, we make some cool effects with the changing the text font a few times. Adjusting this effect, we add overlay, this overlay with the new text we will add, which having this vibe of shock or something like that. Adding this, it's very normal background. You can get it from Freeback or something. You will have it on the description of the work files. Adding some adjustments, some overlay. I think we can leave it with a solid background, but I just like to add this programming effect in the background. Start scaling the solid color we add to fit this when I am making zoom out with the adjustment layer. Adding this effect to have these cool lines. I wasn't satisfied with the color, so I changed it until I found the color I want. After that, adding this new text, as you can see. Now I changed this, I made the effect we mentioned, which is changing the fonts a lot of times, so it's very easy. Just cut the layer and change the text by selecting it a lot of time until this second one come, and it works very well with the sound effect. Now moving into the final part, which is adding this overlay, changing the blending mode, adding different background, maybe leaving it without background, I don't remember. Dropping this sequence, this composition, sorry, on the main video or on the main composition. I get this screenshot from YouTube because we will use it here. After that, adding this text, changing the blending mode of this screenshot I got from YouTube, changing make it 3D, and after that, making some keyframes to the 3D we will make. So I think this animation will be okay. And this will be the end of the video. After that, we will take it to Premiere Pro to add the sound effects and exporting the video. After that, I go through the video, I see the video, I make some small adjustments. If there is any problem, anything I have to change, I just change it, Now I added this one, click PNG. I added to move with the text to be added, at the start, so it will make a better visuals. To look like we changed from the C to I, image. The cool transition. Changing this text so to be like the hearts on the screen, red hearts. Now I exported the video, I take it to Premiere Pro and start adding a lot of sound effects. Everything will be with the, because when I'm exporting the work files, it will be on the files, you will see. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comment, questions, just let me know, and thanks so much.